Hey, what's going on everyone? Sean from Start to Finish Gaming here, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. So guys, today we're going to start out with something kind of interesting, and I'm going to be honest, I personally never seen this in ARK before, and the fact is, trikes, parasaurs, and I can only assume other dinos now no longer are allowed on rafts. Now, I don't know if this is a bug because in between episodes, Scorched Earth is obviously released and there was another patch that went out. I'm not exactly sure what it covered. But yeah, long story short, trikes, parasaurs, all that just cannot get onto the raft anymore. And if they do get onto the raft, they end up pretty much just sliding off entirely. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure if there's a setting that I messed up. I looked through all my settings. My settings are the same as what they've always been. But yeah, long story short, it doesn't, I guess, I don't know if it's the trike. I don't know if it's the raft, but something's not computing to the other that there's something there. And again, I really hope this is a bug, because at this point, if you're no longer able to use dinos on rafts and stuff like that, that's going to be a bit of a problem. I can only imagine. So just to show you guys one more time too, let's kind of just drive straight up to Nexus here. And yeah, you see it just completely clips, right? It doesn't actually fully... It doesn't cause the trike to go up in the air or anything like that. It kind of just freaks out, essentially. And obviously, this isn't the best spot because I'm right on the shoreline, but did I get the boat stuck? I don't know. Maybe it is the raft. Maybe I just have to build a new raft and that's going to fix it. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, kind of interesting. I've never seen this before in ARK, and I'm hoping it's a bug. And worst case, maybe I just have to go ahead and make a new raft. And to be honest, we might actually have to make a new raft because I've somehow got this thing stuck. There we go. But let's see if I can get pretty much just fully straight onto Nexus. And you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about here. So let's line this up as best we can. And then we're just going to go straight for the name Nexus. And you guys will see that... yeah. It kind of just clips right through, right? Now, at this point, I tried actually getting Nexus onto the boat just by getting on top of Nexus. And, yeah, it slides. Like, literally, it slides. So, yeah. So the plan for today's episode was actually getting on the raft, going around and trying to find a Pteranodon, because at this point, guys, our character is currently level 49, and at this point, too, I mean, we don't have a flyer yet, and I think getting a flyer... Oh, speaking of which, watch, that's going to be a high-level one. I'm going to lose it. No, it's a level 80. Okay. At this point, I feel like we need a flyer, long story short. Now, don't get me wrong, I love having Nexus and everything, but... Nexus, it's going to be really tough to get across the map now. Now, the fact that the rafts for some reason aren't working, and hopefully, like I said, it's a bug. Maybe you guys have experienced this, and maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. Yeah, you just need to build a new raft, and maybe that'll fix it. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to figure that out, of course, in due time. So, for right now, our biggest mode of transportation, because of the melee on this thing, has to be Nexus. I can't bring the parasaur out because the parasaur might die. Let's put it that way. It doesn't really have the best defenses. I'm really hoping to come across a 150 female at some point so we can do some breeding with that, but the fully imprinted trike is just going to have to be our mode of transportation for right now, which just happens to be one of the slowest dinos in ARK too, which definitely is a fun situation. But as you guys have seen here, we do have a white drop, so I'm going to go for that. As you guys all know, I am a loot goblin, so we're going to go ahead and try to grab this. But I think the plan today is, guys, we're still going to try to go for a Pteranodon. Just keep in mind, there's probably going to be a couple cuts here and there because there's going to be a lot of traveling that needs to be done. We got a couple things here. I'm going to probably throw everything out. I don't think I need any of this. Yeah, I think I'm good in that department. Oh, I actually forgot to put on you. Okay, cool. Just in case if we come across any materials and stuff like that. But guys, if you find yourself enjoying this one, take a second, make sure to smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. And on top of that, if you find yourself enjoying the series, you're excited to see more, take a second, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. But yeah, we're going to be doing a couple of things here today, because I've also went ahead and added a mod that I did have in the previous series, but we never actually really dove into it too much, and it has to do with ichthyornises and, of course, pegos. And as you guys know, that is the thieving mod, and I personally love the idea of this thing. we've just never been able to implement it. So I'm hoping as we're kind of traveling the map today, trying to find a decent Pteranodon, or hopefully two, we'll also come across a couple of Pegos. We'll be able to get a couple of Pego claws. We'll also be able to get a couple of Ichthyornis talons. And by the way, guys, those are added to the game with the mod. You can't get those things vanilla or anything like that. But long story short, if you kill enough Pegos, you kill enough Ichthyornises, you'll get enough talons and claws in order to make a thieves necklace. And long story short, with that thieves necklace, I believe it basically has Pegos and Ichthyornises not aggro to you unless you provoke them, which I think could be absolutely crazy. I love that idea because, yes, we all hate Pegos, we all hate Ichthyornises, but I don't know, I feel cheaty just saying, well, just take them out of the game, you know what I mean? No, they're part of the game and everything, so I definitely want to keep them incorporated. It's just, they're annoying. On top of that, too, I'm a little bit worried because I do have all of my kibble with us. In case we come across anything that we do want to tame, like another dodo or another, or maybe a meso or something like that. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried, but at the same time, I'm really hoping they don't go for the actual kibble and they just go straight for, I don't know, the measure berries or something like that. Go for that stuff. Let's see if I can hit one. I have 200 arrows ready to go. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, that was 100. Ooh. Okay. I'm a little worried here. I hit for 164 and it didn't die. You know what? We'll use the trike for this one. Because maybe the trike can... Come on, buddy. Come on down. Okay, forget it, forget it. We gotta shoot. Alright, come on. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's see. Nope. Nope, it didn't have it. Shoot. I'm kind of wondering, do I go ahead and put the kibble on the trike? That might be a better move, right? Let's get a decent amount of berries, of course, for this thing. I don't want it to eat the kibble as its food source. But yeah, if I can get a little bit of berries for this guy, then throw the kibble on there, I think we're good. Yeah, I really don't want to lose the kibble at the end of the day. That would be such a bad thing. Now, granted, we can make a ton of kibble and everything. The fact that we have just a million dodos back at base. And apologies for the shaking, guys. Obviously, you guys know I'm not good with the bow. And I know they made the Ichthyornis hitboxes a little bigger, but that doesn't really help me. What? Oh, okay. Whew. All right, we got a piranha. Nice. Doesn't really help us, but that's okay. Really? All right, forget it. Let's get over there with the trike. Let's see if we can actually make this happen. But yeah, I'm pretty sure with this mod, the percentage of actually getting a talon or a claw is like 20%, something like that. So I think it's pretty balanced, right? Where you're not going to get it every time. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Okay, are we going to get something? No, this one did not. All right, what about you? Where did the other one go? Are you in here? No, where'd you go? Shoot. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want to deal with you. Oh, there it is. Okay. No. Shoot. The way I'm able to tell, guys, is basically with this mod, and make sure you have the mod loaded and everything like that. If you don't, you're going to be going after a ton of these guys with no result. But yeah, long story short, you should be able to look in their inventory. And once you are able to look in their inventory, that means that the modded piece is there, or the modded claw or talon. I think it's talon for the Ichthyornises, and it's the claw for the Pego. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm not really too worried about the piranhas right now, guys. But yeah, we're going to kind of continue to look around the area. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to head kind of in the direction that we've done in previous episodes. We're going to kind of head in that direction over there. And okay, Kibble's still there. Thank God. The reason is I may want to actually head over to Herbivore Island also. A couple of reasons for that. One, it's a great area to just find everything and anything, right? Especially if we're looking for any herbivores, hence Herbivore Island. But on top of that, too, there are Pteranodons that end up over there. So I think that might be a pretty good spot for us. Just to be able to find something, you know what I mean? Ooh, I thought I had that. But I guess not. There we go. Cool. Come on. Shit. Whoa. Hi. What are you doing? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Damn it. Right when it was staying still, too. Damn it. There we go. Damn it. Just another thing to mention too, guys, and I apologize if I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the episode. Expect a lot of cuts in this one because obviously I would love to be using the raft right now. It would make it a lot easier to move around the map, but since I am on the trike, this is going to take a little while in order for us to get to pretty much any spot that I do want to check out, including Herbivore Island, and then kind of just riding the coast here, just looking for any Pteranodon. So with this episode, guys, you can only expect there's going to be a lot of cuts made because there's going to be a lot of downtime, I can only imagine. All right, I'm surprised that came off as easy as it did. No, not working. Shoot. All right. Didn't get it on that one. We still have like 2 more over here, though. Where is it? There it is. Damn. Getting a little better at this. Nope. Not you either. All right, so we got a baryonyx right here, and I'm going to be honest, I'm really not too worried about this because I'm feeling pretty confident on the back of Nexus. I feel like with the knockback and everything, we're looking pretty good. The biggest thing is I just cannot fight this thing in the water because then it can knock me off the mount, and then we got a bit of a problem here. So I don't know if they even aggro. There we go. Let's just do this. There we go. Perfect. Do they not? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's 156. Nice. I was wondering if it was even going to come after me, honestly. It looked like that it was kind of running away once I got back on Nexus. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that. I don't know if you get anything special from these guys. No, doesn't look like it. It's going to first person now. No bag or anything. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, feeling really confident with Nexus right now. And I know we're not actually riding the coast, guys. Instead, I wanted to go a little bit of a different route. We are going to kind of cut through where the artifact of the Hunter cave is. I think it's the Hunter. I don't want to head up too much this way because I think that brings us into swamp territory. And although I'm confident, I'm not that confident. So I think we'll take a little bit of a safer route. We'll kind of head over this way. I mean, to be honest, though, there are Gigantoraptor nests over here, or can potentially have Gigantoraptor nests. So we may be having a fight on our hands regardless. But like I said, we're just going to be looking around for a high-level tame today. Hopefully we can come across something. But yeah, let's kind of continue the journey and we'll see what we can find, guys. All right, we got a Pego up here. Let's see. I love that knockback, honestly. Oh my god, that is awesome. 469 damage is absolutely crazy, but all right, let's see. Do we have any claws or not? There's the body. No. Shoot. All right, moving on. All right, what about you? No. All right. Oh my god. Alright, not you either. Alright, still no luck. Alright, so I ended up jumping out of the game just to double check that I even had the mod loaded onto the series, which, of course I did, but I did realize that it's actually a 10% chance of getting either the Pegomastax claws or the Ichthyornis talons, and although it's 10%, I do feel like at this point we've killed a decent amount of them, so I feel like that we should have gotten something by now. So I have went ahead, I deactivated the mod, reactivated the mod onto the series, and then on top of that, I went ahead and did a dino wipe, because I'm thinking at this point, maybe for some reason the Ichthyornises and the Pegos weren't spawning as the correct ones, maybe? We'll have to see in the future. So we'll see, long story short. If we come across a Pego and an Ichthyornis again, hopefully we have better luck this time. We'll see what happens. We do have a green drop coming down, and I did see a blue drop over there, but I feel like every time we head over there to the blue drop, and this is in previous series, probably earlier in the series too, we always end up dying, so I don't know if I want to go for that one just yet, especially with this one on its way down. How high up is it, though? Do we take the risk? There's a part of me that does want to take the risk, though, you know what I mean? Because it's a blue drop as opposed to a green. It's on its way down now. Do we have enough time? That's going to be the thing. Imagine we get all the way over there, and then, of course, it's despawned by then. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. You know what? We are going to move on from the green drop. We're going to try to go for the blue. The problem with that area is earlier in the series, we had Anzus there, which, good news, we don't really have to worry about them anymore because the Prehistoric Beast mod is taken out of the series, and I know there might be some of you that aren't too thrilled with that decision, but I was having problems with the Anzu, as you guys saw, the level 155 and everything, but there was a lot of issues with the mod and everything kind of on the back end, and at the end of the day, I kind of realized that they're just kind of here. Like, we had no intention of taming any of them or anything like that. It was just to add variety. But at the same time, if I am going to add variety and add mods, I kind of want to go quality over quantity, if you will. And I have a couple in mind that I do want to take a look at. Now, I do want to stress, though, that it's a very good mod. Don't get me wrong. The Prehistoric Beast mod is a very good mod. It's just, you know, adding all four at once was a bit overwhelming. We had so many different things here, and I don't know. At the end of the day, I just feel a little bit better just taking it all for right now. Maybe we'll introduce it again later into the series. But yeah, seeing the Anzu at level 155, even after doing dino wipes and making sure the difficulty level was set to the correct amount, yeah, I don't know. It kind of just threw me off. And I was kind of thinking like, well, if one creature's doing it, there's got to be multiple ones that are doing it too at the end of the day, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys are cool with that decision. If not, that's okay too. It's not that big of a deal. But like I said, maybe we'll introduce it in the future. But I do have my eye on a couple of other mods that we'll introduce later in the series. But for right now, we pretty much, dinos-wise, have only the Reborn mods, which, as I mentioned, I think it was maybe a couple episodes ago, Reborn basically gives a nice little TLC buff to direwolves that'll allow them to actually wear a saddle, which is kind of nice. It's at level 40, I believe you get a hand on it. The Kenshro gets a gang boost similar to the direwolf, I believe, or maybe the Aloe, rather. And it also gets a saddle, which is kind of cool, too. Well, it says armor, so I'm not sure if that means saddle or that means just protective armor. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to figure that out in due time. The other one is for the Aloe. The Aloe has... It's got the gang boost, but I can't remember exactly what it has. I talked about it, like I said, I talked about it a couple episodes ago, so you might have to go back to that to hear exactly what it is. Then there's an eel one, and there's a onyx one. And the onyx one's kind of interesting because it does give the onyx armor, which is kind of funny. I don't know if that means we're going to be able to ride an onyx, but I still kind of am intrigued to figure that out. That's at level 60, I believe. And in the mod notes, it even says courtesy to Batman, so I think that's kind of funny. But I think it's just going to be armor. I don't think we're going to be able to ride an Onyx or anything like that. Level 85 now. All right. I have been looking at Pteranodons. Unfortunately, the highest level one I've seen so far is obviously that 85 that we just saw. I also saw level 90, so nothing too crazy right now. But I do want to get to this blue drop, and at least we don't have to worry about the Anzus, like I said, but this area does tend to have raptors, carnos, the whole nine. The fact that we have Nexus here, though, I think we're going to be looking pretty good. I really like the knockback on these guys, honestly. So that's going to be a bit of a game changer for us. Yeah. I mean, obviously, the big downside right now is they can't get on the friggin' raft, so I don't know what to do. Hopefully, you guys can let me know in the comments. Maybe it's just a little bug that they're going to fix, or maybe I do have to go ahead and, like, make a new raft or something like that in order to potentially fix the issue. But, of course, we'll figure that out in due time. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Blue drop, was it worth it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll take you. I'm going to take everything, actually. Yeah, okay, that was kind of worth it. You know what I'm thinking now, though? Do we have enough time to get back to the green drop? Oh, there's a couple of Pteranodons here. Okay, what level are you? You're the 85. All right, and what about you? Ah, level 5. I'm going to make a beeline for it. I'm going to see if we can get to that green drop, guys. Oh, God, it's at 40. I'm not going to lie, guys. I might just go ahead, get across the water, and just jump off of the trike and make a beeline for it. I think that's just going to be the better move right now because, oh my God, this thing is so slow. I don't know how we're going to get to Herbivore Island. It might not actually be possible because I'm thinking with the Megalodons, with the... Screw it, we'll just do follow all. We'll make it easy. With the Megalodons, with the potential alphas in the water, I mean, this trike's going to get really beat up. So there is a very good chance we're not actually going to be able to get to Herbivore Island in today's episode. We may actually have to just go ahead and make a brand new raft just to kind of test it out and see if that's the case. I mean, if it is, you know what, I guess that's kind of a good thing. I guess we can kind of test that right now, but... Are we going to get to the drop in time? The other problem is we need to pull everything out of the drop relatively quickly before it expires. So we don't really have a lot of time here, but hopefully we're looking pretty good. I think we're looking good. We were at 40 health before. We are now at 20 health. Oh my God, this really wasn't worth it, was it? I don't need the wool. This drop really wasn't worth coming all the way back for. All right, well, you live and learn, guys. You live and learn. All right, got another green drop here with, ooh, okay. Gonna take you. I'm gonna take everything. I'm not gonna take this stuff. That's fine. I'm actually surprised we can hold all this. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have a decent amount of crystal, which is nice. All right, we actually got some pretty good stuff here. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna throw the citronal onto the trike. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm looking at the distance here. It doesn't look that far. And here's kind of the way that I want to look at this, too. If it ends up being a nightmare getting over there, but at least we get over there, we can go ahead and kind of make a new raft, and then we can see if the trike's able to get onto it or not. And if not, then, well, you know, it's a loss of resources, but at the same time, it's kind of a... Ooh, yeah, there's a yellow drop coming down. Okay, yeah, we got to get over there. Oh my God, this is going to be so slow. Look at this. I'm definitely going to regret this decision. Hopefully we don't lose Nexus in the process, but I think we're going to be okay. It's just, yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, that yellow drop could potentially have a really good trike saddle in it. And come on, look at the length here. That doesn't seem that bad, right? All right. Here we go. While we're doing that, let's load the crossbow. Why the hell not? There we go. Yeah, that crossbow's a little bit better than primitive. I think it was like a 116 damage as opposed to 100. Not bad. I didn't look at the durability or anything. We'll take a look at that once we get onto the island here. But guys, we're halfway already. All right. This is working out pretty well. All right, we're like 3/4 of the way. Now this is when the alpha comes up and just destroys us. No, we're looking pretty good. Interesting. Cool. All right, I see a Pteranodon in the distance already. I see 2 Pteranodons in the distance. Nice. Let's have a quick look at them just to get an idea. Are we close enough? No, we're not. All right, that's fine. We'll definitely get an eye on them and see. Got a Stego. 3, 4 Pteranodons. Ooh. All right, guys. We have a chance of a good Pteranodon in this group. Watch, they're going to be like all level 5, 10, and 15s. That's usually the case, honestly. But is that a 5th one or is that a 4th? And I'm just... No, that's the same one as before. Okay, one's on the ground, one's above, one's there, one's over there. Okay. All right. Let's have a quick look if we can before we sink now. Let's go. Let's... All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Pteranodon on the ground. 80. All right. 55. 30. Oh, no. I don't even see the 4th one. It's over in that direction, though. Oh, there it is. Way back there. 10. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Look, you found a 90, you found an 85, and you found an 80 now. Just go for those. We'll breed the whole 9, which is great and all, but I don't even know if the weight's going to be able to hold us. That's the problem. I feel like you're kind of forced to get a high-level Pteranodon because the weight stat is just so bad that, like, there's a chance that even after breeding, imprinting the whole 9, we're not even going to be able to take flight with the damn Pteranodon. So it's like, I don't know. I guess we'll kind of depend on this drop and everything. If this drop happens to have a Pteranodon saddle, then yeah, maybe we'll just go down that road. And it'll, again, having the Pteranodon, we'll be able to kind of fly around. We'll be able to check out different things and see if we can find higher level ones and all that. But, you know, I was kind of, I'm going to be honest, I was kind of hoping to get like even a 120, like a 125, something like that. But we may have to settle with 90s and 85s for now, which is fine. At least we can take flight, but it's all going to depend on the yellow drop. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully something good. Oh, literally the worst drop you could get. All right, it is what it is. First yellow drop of the series. Well, complete bust. All right, so that first Pteranodon's a 35. Let's see what you guys are. We got the level 80 here. And we have you tucking behind the tree. Damn it. All right. It's a level 80. I think we should just go for it. Yeah, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. That's fine. Gonna be honest, I was looking a little bit higher like I mentioned before, but it is what it is. No big deal. All right, where is the level 80? Do I want to use the crossbow or the normal bow? Probably the normal bow is fine. It's got 200 damage on it. I think that's the one that we saw before that was... Yeah, it's a level 10. That's what it was. Okay, sounds good. We're going to put you on passive. You don't need to follow me anymore. Let's switch over to the trank arrows. Let's get the bolas ready. All right, bola you. And let's see if we can pull this off. I think it's only going to be a couple shots. Oh, shoot. Did I literally just shoot it after it was knocked out? I did. Son of a bitch. And the worst part is, I'm going to kill it. If I... Well, I really fucked that one up. All right, guys, on that note, though, we're now level 50. All right, guys, apologies for the awkward cut there, but long story short, now that we're level 50, starting in the next episode, we are going to be at 0.75 XP. Now, for those of you watching the Scorched Earth series, and if you haven't, take a look at it. It's really fun so far. There's a lot of deaths and everything. That series will also continue at 0.75 XP. I'm not going to go ahead and switch the XPs around or anything. We're just going to kind of keep them the same across the board. So in the Scorched Earth series, if you all of a sudden see me start gaining levels, probably that's the reason why. So just keep that in mind, guys. Hey! All right, we got a 115 Pteranodon. Sweet. Okay, there's another one over there. I think that's one that we've seen already. 75. Okay, I'll definitely take that 115. That is great. Oh my gosh. Let's not fuck this up. All right, 115, here we go. I'm also going to switch to first person. We're going to take a shot. We're going to kind of wait a few seconds. just to make sure. It's going to be 2 shots. I just want to... There we go. Sweet. That should be 100%. Let's have a quick look here. Oh, got to go all the way back around. 115. Oh, cool. It actually showed up on here. That's nice. Tame's in progress. 100%. Sweet. 115. Yes. Okay. Now, granted, of course, just like I was mentioning before, did we actually take a look at that one? Is that the one that was in the distance? Okay, that's level 20 now. Just like I mentioned before, getting a level 80, a level 90 is, you know, it's okay for us, you know. I just feel a little more comfortable with something a little higher level. That's a 115, looking pretty good. What level are you? I feel like we saw you already, though. It's kind of tough because there's so many Pteranodons, and it's like, I don't know, which one's which. Ooh, we got a Phiomia here. Now, if I can... Ooh, we got 2, actually. This is going to be good. Come on. That's fine if you want to come after me. That's cool. I'll kill all you. Yep. Alright, you're gonna give me prime. You're gonna give me prime. We're gonna get all the prime. Alright, cool. That's more than enough prime. We'll just go ahead and get a decent amount of hide, and we should actually be able to make the... whatchamacallit at this point? Where did the other body go? I thought it was right in the water. Huh. Okay, let's get back on Nexus. Be able to see it a little bit easier this way, right? Oh my god, I just walked right by it. I thought it was a rock. It's this right here. Alright, let's see how much hide we get from this. Yeah, even with the baby, 37, 45, 49, 53. Holy crap. Alright, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Might as well start building and trying to get ourselves the raft. Now, what do we need for that? Where is the raft? There is the raft. We have more than enough hide, 659. We need 125 fiber and 250 wood. Okay. Wood, easy. All right, that should be pretty close already, honestly. 160. Okay, just a little more. All right, now we need the fiber. Unfortunately, we don't have a sickle or anything with us, so yeah, we're gonna have to do it this way. Oh, crap. Maybe not. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's just go to the middle of the island here. There's going to be a lot safer spot to work with. Yeah, I think this area you're able to get it in, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, this makes it a lot easier. Okay, cool. Don't really have to worry about sharks or anything too much. Yeah, let's go. 142, 168. I think it was only 150, right? Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and make the raft. That might actually get us a level. No, never mind. I think it'll get us pretty close to the next level, but nah, it shouldn't get us a level, right? Nah, it got us halfway, though. That's pretty damn good. All right, so let's plop you down into the water here. Where are you, Raft? There you are. You can have multiple rafts, right? Like, it's not going to automatically break my old raft. I think you're able to have multiple ones. Huh. Okay. Oh, God. Did I literally get this one stuck? No. No. Okay, no. Good. Woo. All right. We should be able to get up this, right? Here's what I'm going to say, though. If I'm able to get up on this raft, it's going to make getting home a lot quicker. No. No. We slide right off. Wait a second. Why do you look like the one I just knocked out? Oh, you're not. Okay, that's weird. Oh, okay, that's kind of awkward. Huh. You know what? I want to experiment with one more thing then. Is this going to force you, and maybe it's a bug, maybe it's intended, is this going to force you to actually build on your raft to make foundations and stuff like that, and then the trike can go on? Let's find out. Let's do that real quick. Let's make a couple foundations. We got more than enough resources, I think, right? I can make one. That doesn't really help us. All right, that's fine. Let's get like 2 or 3 foundations. I'm not gonna lie. I think that would be interesting. Whether it's a bug or not, whether it's intended or not, I'm not sure. But I think I might like that. If that is the case. Like, I have to make foundations in order for it to work, right? Nope, I didn't want to... Okay, fine. What's the furthest I can go out? I can go out there. Ah, shoot. I guess that's fine. All right, let's just put 3 across the front. No, it still isn't going to allow it. Interesting. Oh, wait. No. No, see? It kind of does, but it doesn't. Okay, well. All right, let's keep building up some foundations. Let's figure this out. Huh. So the trike, I mean, the stego was able to walk over it. What about you? Oh, come on. Really? Really? And don't worry, guys. I am keeping an eye on the Pteranodon. All right, now I've made ramps. No. What if I hide the sail? I'm wondering if the sail, for some reason, is getting involved now. It kind of is, but it isn't. No, look. Huh. Interesting. It kind of works, but it's... Is it kind of working? I can't really tell. No, it's not. What the hell is going on? Let's go back into orbit and see. Yeah, see, it's like... That's so weird. It's weird because the stego was able to walk over it no problem. So it's like my tames aren't allowed on the boat, which is weird, right? That just seems... Oh my god, what if it's... Okay. Hear me out for a second, guys. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Bob's Tall Tales came out, and obviously there's been issues with it that even if you own it, it tells you, hey, you don't own the game, right? Like, you don't own Bob's Tall Tales. So you have to log out, you have to log back in. What if, because it currently is saying I don't quote-unquote own Bob's Tales, is it considering this character or this raft part of another tribe? And that's why it's kind of similar to the whole setting where if you have a platform saddle, like a Quetzal or something like that, right? And another dino from another tribe ends up on that Quetzal saddle, like on the platform, it slides off. Huh. I'm going to log out for a second. No, I cannot because of the Pteranodon. Okay, once we get this Pteranodon tame, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to log out of the game. I'm going to restart the game. I'm going to make sure Bob's Tall Tales is working. Once it is, we're going to try it again and see if this works. That's going to be so weird if that's the case, but we'll figure it out here in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and get this Pteranodon. I think at this point we're looking pretty good. What kind of egg is this, by the way? It's a parasaur egg. What level are you? You're level 30. No, okay. It's not really worth it. That's fine. All right, you. Oh my god, it's spoiled. All right, now we're on the hunt. All right, we got to do this quick because that Pteranodon's actually pretty close to waking up. So, oh my god. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Future Sean here. I'm actually currently editing the episode, and I don't know if you guys noticed in that last clip, but the frames really dropped at the last second. And long story short, yeah, about 10 minutes of the remaining episode are pretty much in that same state. It's about 5 to 10 frames per second, and it's just unbearably bad to watch, guys. So long story short, I'm going to kind of explain what ended up happening. And as you guys could see, we did get ourselves the Pteranodon, which is absolutely awesome. Gonna go over the stats real quick here with this thing. So it has 945 in health, 360 stam, 187 in weight, and 271 melee. And I know it's frustrating, guys. Believe me, I've been doing my best to try to avoid these kind of situations. If you guys are curious exactly what's going on. So long story short, when I record on OBS at this point, I try to keep my clips or scenes, for lack of a better term, to 15-20 minutes max, because potentially when I have my scenes run a little bit longer, there is a potential of a major frame drop, and this is basically what ended up happening. Now, I'm not going to show all 10 minutes or anything like that, but I am going to show you about a 15-second clip just so you guys can see exactly kind of what I'm going through, and I think you guys will understand why I can't show a full 10-minute clip of this. The voice recording is obviously all okay, it's just the actual frames and everything. So enjoy the disaster of the next 15 seconds. I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, I took so long with the raft. I didn't even think about it. Oh my god. I don't want to hit the stego because there's a lot of stegos in the area, so I don't want to have to deal with that. There are Phiomias on the other side, so here's what I'm going to do. So yeah, guys, to sum up exactly kind of what happened, we did end up getting the Pteranodon. We did run a couple more tests with the raft, but then I finally logged out of the game in order to test out the Bob's Tall Tales idea. The fact that is Bob's Tall Tales the issue behind it, and if Bob's Tall Tales is loaded onto the game, will that actually fix the issue? So, again, apologies for this, guys. Hopefully you understand, and hopefully, yeah, based on the video and everything, I think you guys understand why I couldn't really show the rest of it, because it just looks bad. But, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Apologies again. Alright, guys, now that we're logged back in, Bob's Tall Tales is currently turned on. It's basically showing up on the home screen, showing that there's no indicator there. So long story short, that means Bob's Tall Tales is activated. Another way you can check this real quick is checking these. If these are in red as opposed to blue, that means that the mod, whatever the heck we want to call it, the DLC, isn't currently working or anything. So this is showing up blue, so we're all good there. Let's find out if you want to get on the thing. No. 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 Alright, so something is up with rafts entirely. Shoot. I was really hoping that was going to fix it. Would it have made sense? No, not at all. But, you know what? We're going to demolish all these. No, don't demolish the raft. I'll try to demolish that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, demolish you. Demolish you. I think we're just gonna leave this. Nope. There we go. That's what I want. And then wood foundation. Because look. Yeah. Why are you able to walk on it, but I can't? You see what I'm saying? Like, that thing walked on it no problem. Me, on the other hand. How does that make sense? How was the baby able to get on top of it? Look. It's almost like claimed creatures. Okay, let's try something else. Follow one. Now, are you going to be able to get... Watch this is... No. No, it physically cannot get on the raft. Yeah, look at that. That's weird. Huh. Okay. Genuinely confused by that. But long story short, guys, we do have ourselves a Pteranodon. That's going to be really good for us. I think I'm going to make my way back to the base at this point, and that's going to take about an hour, hour and a half of just traveling. But I think this is where we're going to wrap up the episode, guys. Long story short, had a pretty productive day here. We ended up getting some pretty interesting drops, ended up getting some pretty good stuff, including this crossbow, which we actually never went over the durability. Durability is at 162, not too shabby there. We ended up picking a few things up along the way. We learned a couple things about the raft, and unfortunately for right now, rafts are kind of useless until this bug gets fixed. So not entirely sure. I'm going to look through the patch notes and everything to see if they do mention it, and maybe it's something intended, and if it is, what the hell are they doing to the game, guys? I don't entirely know. We do have a Pteranodon right here. I think this is at level 30. It is. I just saw a Pteranodon go in the air over here. What level are you? You're the 45. All right, we are heading home. Guys, this is where I'm going to wrap up the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, take a second. Make sure to smash that like button. And on top of that, if you guys are enjoying this series, you're excited to see more, take a second, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. But guys, next episode, we're going to be taking flight on this Pteranodon, or at least hopefully taking flight. We'll see what happens. I'll see you all then. Have a good one.